So you might be wondering, what is this? You don't play this game anymore. What are you doing here? Oh, it's a long story. And we've got an entire summoning video to take care of it. Now you'll notice that I have done 7 summons out of 40. I wasn't pulling full circles because I wasn't really sure if I wanted to pull on this banner at all for the summon tickets, and I wasn't really sure I was doing anything at the time. But the legendary banner really the trailer came out, and I thought about it. Nils and Fallen Ike are both on it, but I just don't like legendary banner odds unless I like every single person in a color. And I don't like every single person in a color. So I'm gonna pass on that one. I've had terrible luck with blue on legendary banners. Fallen Ike's always avoided me. So I'm kinda just... and colorless, I did really want a Milla and I did want a Bramimond, but for fodder, just to clarify. But I don't need them. So I figure I'd love a +1 for Dimitri, because I did take him as my freebie. Who's surprised? Yeah, so here we are. It's going to be a little bit more expensive than 135 technically to go for here, but I don't think anyone will notice because we're already on the 7. Anyway, I'll talk a little bit about why I'm here after this, but let's go. We are pulling full circles now. Yeah, so, but my dogs are both kind of like a little riled right now too. And I'm not quite sure why. They keep like boofing at the door. It's not like a bark, it's not even a growl, it's like a boof, boof. It's very strange. I'm sure there's like a raccoon or something out there. Hi, Hawkeye, I'm sorry. I'm like chatting and not doing my thing. Fenris, please. I can feel you vibrating against my feet. Yeah, so, story time, I guess. Story time. Yeah, okay, so I had quit because of a few reasons. I won't really go into that too much because I did make a whole announcement video on that, but, essentially, Fate Channel kind of fixed a few of the issues that I had with the game. And kind of added some nice things to it, and so I was like, you know what, that's kind of cool. And I was still pretty torn on whether or not I was going to come back, and then I realized that, like, it wasn't so much that I missed the game, it was that I missed kind of, like, hanging out with the people who also play this game. So, that was kind of, like, the start to this. And then, as for business number 2, for those of you who don't know, and I don't think I even mentioned this, it was a farming business, or is a farming business, and I'm really, really late in the season for the Northern Hemisphere for this. And I was going to try and go for canning season, but the reality is I just need so much more of a marketing ramp up that, I don't know, it's not a good time, so I think I'm just going to focus on driving reach. Oh, Shannon! Nice! Now I don't have to pull on the next banner, the rerun thing. Sweet. Oh, he's plus speed. Hot damn. I might actually build him. I foddered my first one for Legendary Ike, and it was a shame because I really liked him, but he was also minus attack, so I didn't feel bad. This one's plus speed, so I might keep him. Yeah, that's nice. Totally worth it already. Heck was I saying? Oh, right. Okay, farming business, yes. So right now I'm just kind of working on expanding my reach, which is like a lot more Facebook marketing, and that kind of, like, trying to do more free initiatives, just to get my reach as far as humanly possible, because I don't know if you guys know this either, although I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it. I'm a web developer. I work for myself. I work from home, and the business I'm trying to build is nothing like the business that I have already built. They have the exact same pose. I'm sorry, I'm really amused by this. Yeah, because, like, with web development, when you're a services business, like, you kind of, like, can build things one client at a time. Hey, Leon. And so you don't really need reach so much as you just need, like, a few small quality clients, and then you're kind of set, and you can kind of, like, grow at your leisure. But the kind of thing that I'm working on, I really need like scale. So it's going to be a much longer haul and a much slower haul. So I actually do have more time now. Not that much. Okay. Like the TMS unit I didn't want the most, but hi! Shield session is interesting. What do we do with you? You are completely neutral. You just have shield session, right? Okay, fun fact. This is the second time I have ever pulled Vengeful Fighter fodder. Because I don't count Candigus because I like him and I use him. This is only the second time I've ever pulled Vengeful Fighter fodder. That's, yeah. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, right, yeah, okay. So, here I am playing this game. Now, the other complaint that I had on my last video is that this was taking up way too much time. So after chatting with a bunch of friends, we kind of like talked about the parts that we really enjoyed and the parts that we don't, and all of us have kind of relegated FEH to kind of like a side game rather than like our main game that we play, if that makes sense. And so basically it boils down to this. I've stopped being competitive in every mode but AR because AR is really the only mode I like. Oh my god! Hello, Hubert. Jeez. Minus attack. I do not feel bad foddering you, but later. I don't know who's getting a fox tone, but someone is going to, and it's gonna be fun! I'm getting off focuses, but I actually don't really mind. These are nice off focuses. Red's being very nice to me today, which is very unusual. Just gotta say. Hi, Paula. I keep getting way off track. Anyway, okay, yeah, right. So Arena, Assault, Allegiance battles, Resident battles. I have stopped caring. I basically play those, and if someone dies, and if I don't get a bonus kill, I don't get a bonus kill. It's just, like, I'm just not bothering with any sort of competitiveness, with any sort of scoring or anything like that. Same with Mjolnir Strike. I do one run, and I'm done. That kind of thing. So it actually ends up taking way less time. It takes me, like, maybe 15 minutes a week rather than, you know, like an hour and a half trying to do everything. Okay, maybe not quite, a little bit over 15 minutes, but you know what I mean. Depends on whether I have to do Allegiance battles and Resident battles. Yeah. And then I am also, in addition to this, I am on a timer. Except for when I'm doing summoning videos, I don't count those because they're very infrequent. But I'm putting myself on a timer because games like this are also very addictive. And I have a kind of a little bit of an obsessive personality in terms of, like, I can get really hyper fixated on something. So in order to kind of, like, not hyper fixate on things, I'm setting a timer for myself, so I'm basically under pressure. So even AR, even though I'm playing it competitively, I'm not, like, sitting there calculating math for 40 minutes a match, like I do sometimes, or like I have sometimes. Now my matches take more like, you know, not that long. They take maybe like 5 to 10 minutes a piece, and I'm only playing them every, I don't even think I'm doing 5 days worth. I think I'm doing like 4 days worth, maybe. Yeah, and also fun fact, I didn't drop at all. My defense did really well while I was away, so I am still in tier 21, so that's also fun. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? I don't know what else I was gonna say. My dogs have calmed down, that's nice. They're still kind of freaked out, but they're not boofing anymore. You know, doing 40 summons actually takes quite a while, doesn't it? Sheesh. I do really like the new pools, though. I really love summoning immediately after they clean the pool, because it's always really good. Like, I think I've already gotten, like, what, 3 5-stars? We got a Shannon, a Hubert, and a Memory. I cannot say her name with a straight face. I'm sorry, because I always think of boobs. Which I recognize is a very strange thing to think of. But you have to understand that there's, like, the memory glands, you know? Like, I can't not think of them. So, I can't take her seriously. And it's unfortunate because she's such a cutie in TMS, but I digress. Yeah, so that's kind of the state of things. You may be seeing AR videos coming from me, but I am not quite ready to do those again yet because I don't want to make them a daily series. And I'm not even going to make them like an every other daily series. I think what I'm going to do is kind of take a leaf out of PM1's book and maybe do compilations, and those would be weekly. And then they're more like at my leisure as opposed to like I have to do this every single day. Or I have to do this like, you know, anyway. So that's kind of like where I feel like I'm at with that. So, welcome back me, I guess. Did you miss me? Hi, Selif. All sorts of stuff happened. But I guess, yeah, the legendary hero, I guess we can talk about that now. It's female Corrin, and I called it. It's funny. Yep, knew that was happening. I was not expecting her to be colorless, so I guess that's nice for her. I do like her niche. She's got a cool niche. With her special, with the 30% reduction and the 30% increase on damage. But also, man, rip Fjorm. Anyone who invested in Fjorm is just kind of like crying right now, because you know Corrin's going to have really nice BST, she's going to have really good speed, she's going to have decent attack at the very least. I'm getting some good blues here. I'm just really hoping I can get one Dimitri before the spark, but maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. The heck was I saying? Oh, right, yeah. So she's got a fun niche. Or niche. Is it niches or niche? Because, like, people say the riches are in the niches. But then people always say, like, niches. Like, is it niches or niches? Is it niches like bitches? I don't know. Green did not like that. Oh, hey, Wrath. Joke's on you, I like Wrath. Yeah. Oh, hey, we are nearing the end. We're going to have to do one circle after this, which is a little unfortunate. Well, not a whole circle. We'll have to do a couple of summons after this to hit that spark. Village Hero. $36. Seriously, who gets Router Fox? I had wanted it for a really long time, but now I don't remember who I wanted to give it to. Was I going to give it to Soniki? I might give it to Soniki. She could be really cool with it. I've seen a couple of Router Fox Sonikis before. Might be an excuse for me to finally properly build her. I mean, like, I have her built. She's just, like, built from, like, forever ago. I don't know. Anywho, I also wanted to point out I am very likely going to start posting some Tales of Crestoria videos, although they will not be very frequent. They will be very infrequent. I'm gonna pull... I might just pull this circle and call it good. We'll see. There's not really, like, a whole lot of content to necessarily show off in Crestoria. Like, I honestly auto-battle most of the content, which sounds kind of funny. And I'm not very good at saving because, like, I have all of the units that I want for the most part, and the ones that I don't want aren't really in the game yet, and they only release, like, 2 at a time. But they do it twice a month, so it's kind of... I don't know, I think it'll be a long time before I see the 3 units that I'm looking forward to. So I don't know. I really don't. And do we pull the last 2 stones? It's 7 orbs. We may as well, right? 7 orbs is like, why not? Yeah, I know that. So yeah, I might do some. I might do, like, some slightly harder stuff. But I don't know. There's not really, like, a whole lot to show. I guess that's my thing. That's why I haven't done it yet. Raids are not really all that interesting to watch, in my opinion. Arena could be interesting, but I don't really know about that either. And we're calling it good. We're done. That's not what I want. Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't have to think about it, because I do want to merge for him. There he is! Poster child of character growth. I like it. We're at 4%. Do we want to just throw the rest of the 30 orbs at this banner? Why not? Oh, they're boofing. Hi, boofs. Hi, boofies. Boof, boof. I don't know if you can hear that. Boofs are kind of like quiet. Sort of quiet. A little quiet. We'll take a look at the hall after this. We will, we will, we will. I had something else to say, but I've forgotten what it was. Okay, game probably does not approve of me keeping on going. Which is fine. I mean, I'm not gonna go for the second spark. That's a lot of orbs, and this banner ends, like, in a week. A little over a week. I'm not putting it together enough for another spark, and then what would I go get? I guess I would go for Claude or Lysithea? Claude, because I don't have a colorless archer. Flyer. I have to specify that. I don't have a flying archer. Hi, me! And then Lysithea because she has fantastic fodder. I don't know what I would fodder her for. She has too many options. It's the unfortunate part. And it's Mr. Rhine. Mr. Rhine. We have 10 orbs, this is kind of a mistake going in with 10 orbs, but I guess we'll go, do we want to go Lysithea or Claude? I guess we'll go Lysithea. See what happens. We got a 3-star. Let's see what we get on the last one. 3-star. Okay, we're done. I mean, we kind of have to be. I don't have any more orbs. Yep, we're done. Hooray! We did it! We got to 49. We're done, dudes. We are done. I have a singular orb, but a pretty good haul. I'm good with that. Anyway, that's my little rant. That's my little spiel. That's my summoning video. I hope that was entertaining for you, and I hope that it wasn't like TMI, because I just kind of like rambled on about things that are not to do with Fae. Which is, you know, good for you sometimes. But I've had a long break, feeling good and refreshed. Not playing very much is actually very good for me. It feels quite nice. Highly recommend anyone to take a break when they need to. Revert it down to a side game if you need to. Skip days if you need to. It's totally fine. There's a lot of power in not caring about things, you know? Oh, I am still gonna do some other game content, not Tales of Crestoria. I still don't really know what I would even do for that. It's just, I don't know how interesting that would be to watch. I am still doing some other game content. And I know what game I want to do, but I kind of need to actually get my capture card. And with the postal system the way it is, it's been a little bit of a challenge. I don't have Best Buys in my area, okay? I live in the middle of nowhere. We don't have those. I would have to drive a very long way. And they don't even have the one I want. So, it's gonna be a while on that. So anyway, I am gonna skedaddle. Thanks for watching. And I hope you guys had good luck. We'll see you next time. Because there's actually a next time. Although I'm not quite sure what video that will be. But we'll see. Might be a while. Take care, guys.